Thank you for joining us today on KTN Mid Morning. Welcome to the show. Now, lighting is one of the most important aspects when it comes to decorating your home. It can be an enhancement to all of the other items that are within the room, or it can be detrimental to them as well. So it's important to spend some time to research a little bit about what type of lighting is going to work best in your room. Now that you're decorating, some people underestimate the importance of lamps until they discover the lampshade. It can transform a room just as much as a new piece of furniture or paint color and isn't nearly as heavy or messy. So coming up next, we learn about this beautiful accessory, the lampshade.
The crowning glory of a great lamp is the shade to diffuse the light it emits. This week on KTN Mid Morning, we look at some designs of lampshades. Beyond its practical purpose, the lampshade's significant emphasis is usually given to decorative and authentic features.
Lampshade basically is used to cover the light bulb originally, so you don't have naked bulbs hanging around in the house. Plus, it adds color to the house, it adds to the decoration of the house, different styles of lampshades. It increases the light, it makes the light intensity better.
Most of the shades are created using natural material like sisal and banana fiber, all accentuated by wood. Natural material allows for the experimentation of various shades and sizes, allowing for that astonishing array of art and decor.
Nowadays, African-style lampshades are becoming more popular because of the material naturally available. People are going more towards being patriotic. They look better in the house. They give the natural feeling in the house because wood, sisal, and all those they blend into the house better.
For that added African touch, the bases are made using gourds with intricate designs on them. This creates dramatic accents that add warmth and elegance to your home. Ceiling shades are also being modified into African shades. This allows you to have that centerpiece that will be your focal point.
Some of the materials that we use can be dyed according to customer specific color specification, but things like banana fiber, they cannot be dyed and they look good in their natural state. The color is just used to maybe say complement the decor of the house, but it doesn't necessarily change the light intensity or the light color as such.
Ceiling shades are wide enough to allow the bulb at least an inch of space all around. This helps for the play of light. If you're looking for something more contemporary, then the shape and the size of the lampshade should be considered.
People are looking for a lamp and a shade together as one. So it's basically a stand staying in a corner with a bulb inside. So it's not a lamp and a shade separate. It's blending a modern concept with an African theme.
All in all, lighting makes a big difference in how you feel about your home, a decorative focal point in your home.
A prosperous life doesn't mean having a lot of money only. The law of attraction says that if you want to be truly prosperous, you have to transform your mindset in a major way. You have to think about abundance rather than thinking about lack of it. You have to shift a lot of levels higher in all spheres of your life. Reverend Kathy Kiuna continues to talk to us about prosperity up next on Eve Sisters.
How do you attain prosperity? I'm glad you asked. How do you attain prosperity? I'm so glad you're asking these things. Number one, by meditation. Meditation. We are looking at it in the spiritual aspect. Meditation. As the proverb says, a man who is seated can see further than a man who is standing. Simply put, it is important to pause every so often and confirm that you are on the right path to your God-ordained assignment. It's always good to sit back and pause and ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to the right place? Am I really? You need to sit back and think, because as you ponder, then you can evaluate your life and you can see, I don't like, let me tell you, the best thing you can do in life is to have a meeting with yourself. Not with a congregation like this, but with yourself, where you look at yourself properly in the mirror and ask, do I like me? Do I really? Am I where I need to be? Really? Am I doing my mother's assignment, or am I doing my assignment? I remember in our days, when you finished school, you became a secretary, direct. If you're a lady. If you're a man, you became an accountant without thinking. So there was my husband counting money and feeling horrible about it. And there I was typing, wanting to kill the typewriter. Why? Because I was just doing my mother's assignment. And how many people actually go to the grave doing their mother's assignment? Especially baby girls. You need to be a hairdresser. You know, your mother tells you now, you need to be this, you need to, and we just go ahead and do it. But listen, you came here for an ordained purpose. There is an assignment just for you, and you need to find it and do it. Okay? So have a meeting with yourself after this. We don't want you in Daughters of Zion. You go and sit down and look at yourself. Look within and ask yourself if really you need to be somewhere else, or you're where you need to be. The other thing is, know who you are. Know who you are. We're talking about how to attain prosperity. Know who you are. We must rise above situations and stay positive at all times. To stay on course, be your own personal encourager. Say to yourself, you are loved, you are valuable. Because let me tell you, as a woman, if you don't know yourself as a woman, the world will determine who you are. The world is going to determine the levels you rise to. But if you know yourself, you're going to rise up, pick up yourself from the dirt, from the dungeons, wherever it is that you are in life. You can pick up yourself and start over again. So you need to know yourself. I need you to look at somebody, ask them, do you really know who you are apart from your name? Name we know, but do you really know who you are? Do you know who you are? Do you know the lives that you can affect? Do you know that? You are somebody. I always tell women all over the place that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And the word of God says, whoever finds a wife finds a good thing. And not only finds a good thing, but obtains favor before God. And so what I'm saying is that his favor is waiting for him to catch on you. He's wasting time. He doesn't know. You are carrying that favor. For all those mansions, you're the one carrying it. Tell your neighbor, I didn't know. How do you attain? You must know your purpose. You must know your purpose. Purpose is our original intent and reason for your existence. Purpose. People who do not know their purpose suffer from purpose deficiency syndrome, which results in frustration. It's a syndrome that results in frustration. So you're frustrated in life. Knowing one's purpose in life is a great internal source of motivation. Let me tell you something, baby girls. If you know your purpose, it doesn't matter where you are in life right now. The fact that you know it, you know there's somewhere you're going. And there's no beautiful woman like the one who knows where she's going. Because people don't come and tell you, let's go to Java. Then let's go to Nakuma. You have nowhere to go. People are the ones driving you. Next time they come to you, tell them, I'm a busy woman, please, I don't do such things. Even if you don't know yet, just act it. Act it until it happens. Just say, I'm very busy. I just can't go to Java to sit down and just have coffee aimlessly. Meanwhile, you're saying, oh, remember me. Okay, so... The other way is keeping your vision and dream alive. Keeping your vision and dream alive. How do you get prospered? Keeping your vision and dream alive. You can have a desirable idea, but if you don't act on it, it remains just a wish. There are people who wish they could. They just wish. I wish I could be. I wish I could do. But you have to keep it alive and then wake up and realize it. Because when you keep it alive, then you're going to act it. And before you know it, you're going to realize something is happening. And so the wise have stated that where there is no vision, the people perish. Visions help us define our future. They give us purpose to life and are a reflection of what we are on the inside of us. If your vision is just to climb up some stairs and reach, that's not a good vision. You need to sit and dream again. You need a vision that is bigger than you. That you look at yourself and wonder, how will I accomplish this? How will I make it? How can I rise to this stardom? How? You need to see bigger than you are. And that's why the word of God told Abraham, I want you to go outside. As far as your eyes can see, I will give it to you. So guess what? If you haven't seen it, you ain't getting it. Can you imagine if Abraham was asking for a limousine? You would have made God collapse. Because where would a limousine have come from? Those days there was nothing like that, isn't it? But today you can dream of an aeroplane. Oh my God, am I going too far for a sister girl? Tell your neighbor, you wait and see. Tell her, watch this space. What is an aeroplane? My butt is built by somebody. You can do it. You can do it. There is nothing too big for you. So what I'm saying is, dream, have a big vision, see it, and God's going to make it come to pass, okay? Maintain a positive confession, please. Don't be building and bomoring. You build, demolish, build, demolish. How do you demolish? By what you say. So today you build, you say, I'm telling you, I'm going to be one nasty, prosperous woman. They will look at me and desire me. They will know me. Then you go back to your house, you say, now who bore me? Who bore me? Where am I from? You know, what you're doing is sabotaging your destiny. You need to speak life into your destiny. You need to see it, speak life. There's something, Sue, you said. I don't know if you remember that you said that you need to keep your, do you have a picture of your house? That's what you said. Do you have a screensaver? Put it on the screensaver. Do you have a picture of the house you want to live in? That's what you said. And you know what? You need to have a picture of the life you want. And then when you have it there, you begin to proclaim it. See it. See yourself married to a serious, hey, not a joker, serious man who knows where he's going. Because you see, a man is the head. He better have a proper head, not just a hanger for his ears. So that you know, he knows where he's taking you. So what am I saying? The vision, you need to see it. You need to dream it. You need to, come on somebody, you need to see yourself with your babies going to a supermarket. I wish I had single sister girls who would say, preach it. Yeah. So you know what did I say in the beginning? Prosperity is not just financial. It is in every area of your life. With children, husband, finances, physically, spiritually, mentally, socially. in every area of your life. So what am I saying? You need to see it, you need to dream it, you need to proclaim it, and begin to speak life over every dead situation. And by the way, dead situations are brought back to life by what you say. Woo! I can buy this tape today. I'll be the first one. Make sure it's very pretty, because I want to buy this DVD today, because what I'm saying here is too powerful. Somebody needs to say, preach, Pastor Kathy. That's where you say. And so I like us to joke, because you don't look very nice when you're serious. You look very nice when you smile. So from now, let me just see teeth. So maintain a positive confession. What is in your mind eventually ends up in your heart and regulates your reactions in the mind. It is important that you allow the right kind of information into your mind. What the mind considers, it believes. I promise you, if you can consider yourself prospered and blessed, your mind will believe it. You'll begin to act it, and you will walk it, and you will see it. So creativity and sound imagination will help us realize our ambitions and greatly improve our performance, enabling us to do and accomplish many things more satisfactorily. So what I'm saying is, think positively, think right, rise up, and begin to become who you thought you could never become by just what you think. And imagination, it's actually the biggest nation in life. Imagination. It's the biggest nation. And you know what it does? You can actually be in New York right now for free. Free. People are paying air tickets. You can go there. And you can Google yourself there and say, you know what, I'm going to get there one day. And you will find a way there. Why? Because you traveled there with your mind. Your actions will just follow what you already believe. Isn't it? Tell your neighbor, I'm coming. Acknowledge. How do you prosper? Acknowledge your source of help. Acknowledge your source of help. It is God, the Creator, who gives us wisdom and ability to excel in our daily endeavors. Remember, the victory you have just received is not a function of your business acumen. It's not because you're so good. It is because He has enabled you to do it. And you see, many people, when they prosper, they forget the Creator that made you to prosper. So a lot of times you don't come back to even say thank you. In fact, many times you put your nose in the air, and now you, what did you say about Eve sisters? Who are those? Meanwhile, you started prospering because of what you had in Eve sisters. Now you're wondering, what are those? You know, because God has already prospered you. You must always remember to get back to the Creator and give Him thanks for all your blessing, okay? The other thing is seek wisdom. Seek wisdom from the Creator. Seek wisdom from the Creator. Seek wisdom from your God. Are you careful to seek wisdom from Him on how to handle your victories? A lot of people do get to the top, but do they stay at the top? A lot of people are prospered, they get up there, but they just don't know what to do with that money. Because they lost all the friends as they were going up. They don't care about anybody else. They don't talk to the people they think are nobodies. They now change everything. And you know what? It's good to remember to ask for wisdom. How do I do this? There's a man called Solomon in the Bible that asked God for one thing only. He asked for wisdom. God, if you can only just give me wisdom. And God said, I'm not just going to give you wisdom because you asked for it. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to give you so much wealth. They said, till today, we cannot touch the wealth that Solomon walked in. Why? Because of wisdom. What I'm saying, Eve sisters, is that you need to ask God for wisdom. When you get up there, when He prospers you, when He blesses you, ask Him for wisdom on how to stay blessed so that you can stay up there and not come down. We don't want you down. We want when you go up, you stay up and so high like eagles. And eagles don't collide in the air. You can just take your space and fly, all right? And so you need to ask God for wisdom.
Home decorating is a way of life. We actually spend more money on decorating our home than on buying clothes and other goods. Now, when you have the initial design plan of your room, including the paint and furniture, you can start adding accessories. You want to add just the right amount because there's a fine line between too many accessories and not enough. Too many and your room is crowded, cramped, and busy. Too few and your room lacks personality. Accessories are a great way to add your personality to your room, so do not afraid to use a bit of flair in the form of bright colors or unique pieces of art. And do send us your home accessory tips for those of us who are lagging behind. Send them to midmorning@standardmedia.co.ke. That is our address. You can also get in touch with us through our Facebook page, KTN Mid Morning. We do look forward to your feedback. It's goodbye for now.